What's going on, guys? So today I've got my 2007 Ford Ranger here. I was doing some work on it, and I bought this truck a few years ago. I bought it from my dad, bought it from a Copart auction. It's been a good truck for me. Bought it with 106,000 miles on it. Now I've got 113 on it, so I put some miles on it. I've also accumulated a huge dent in my door, which you will see that now. And in the meantime, I didn't like how low it was sitting to the ground. I wanted to do a little bit of a lift, get some more ground clearance. So what I did is I turned up my torsion keys, turned up the screws in my torsion keys about 1.5 inches, so the front sits level with the back usually, except for I put a canopy on it now, which weighs 100 pounds or so, maybe a little bit more, give or take. And I'm not running into the problem where between the canopy, whenever I load my bed full, whenever I'm going on a trip, camping or whatever, my bed sags down. It doesn't quite sit level with the front, and the front sits up. You all know how that goes. And so I just ordered some airbags for my rear from off of Amazon. They're supposed to get here tomorrow. I ordered those earlier today, and so I'm going to put those bags in the back to hopefully kind of help level things out. I'm planning on doing an air tank and an onboard air compressor, so I don't have to worry about having an air compressor around whenever I need to put air in the back. Stay tuned. Alright, here we go. The airlift ride control box came just a few minutes ago. Air springs, ride control, adjustable air springs up to 2,000 pounds, load leveling support, tow and haul with safety and comfort. There we go. The box did come a little damaged, so we'll see. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with it, but yeah, let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, so I'm out here now. I'm just getting this jig set up so that I can mount them then on the inside of my frame. Finally getting the spot to mount the airbags. They say you're supposed to mount them directly over the axle, right in the center there, if at all possible. But I need to be able to get 2 smooth bolt holes in on this frame. I need to be able to get, one there and one there, as well as one there and one there on the other side, because there's a little divot that's cut out there, and so I need to be able to have those bolt holes. So I'm having to just slide it forward just slightly. You can see I've got about 4 inches there, got about 2 inches there. So unfortunately I'm having to slide it forward, but both sides are going to be even, and theoretically it should be alright. It's just unfortunately my cutout in my frame is not exactly centered over the axle. So yeah, so I just got the jig set up like I was talking about, got my right height and everything. My top bolt is a little bit crooked right now because I don't have the bottom bolt tight, but I got my lines marked out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a punch. I'm going to punch a little hole so I've got a nice clean start for my drill bit. I'm going to drill some holes in my frame, mount my first 2 bolts. So yeah, stay tuned. Just finished putting the airbags in my 2007 Ranger. What I did, as I might have mentioned it before, is when they came from the dealer when I bought it, the way these trucks come is they come with the back up and the front down, kind of like you see right now. So that when you put weight in the back, it sits level and everything. Well, I didn't realize that at first, and I realized I could lift the front of my truck for free and just turn up the torsion keys, and I needed alignment anyway. So I did that. But what I didn't realize is that whenever I put stuff in the back, then now my truck would not sit level. And so I bought some airbags, just finished putting those in. You can see them right now. I think if I recall correctly, both of them are still sitting at 35 psi right now, which is pretty heavy pressure for nothing really in the bed. But now I can air those up pretty much, and if I've got weight in the back and it's sagging down, I can just put more pressure in it, have it sit level. My ride, I just went and tested it. My ride is already so much smoother, even with nothing in the back with those two airbags. It feels kind of like I'm riding on air. Pun intended. But anyway, so I'm gonna deflate them actually all the way down to about 5 psi, because you're supposed to keep steady pressure in them always, so you don't ruin them. But I'm gonna inflate them down to, deflate them down to about 5 psi and air them up so you guys can see how cool this is. All right, here we go. Alright, well there's 50 psi. You can see I got a pretty substantial amount of lift out of that for whenever I put heavy stuff in there. I'm going to go ahead and deflate it back down, because I definitely don't need 50 psi in those airbags right now with nothing in the bed. So I'm going to go deflate it back down so it sits level, and whenever I put some stuff in it before I hit the road, then yeah, it'll be good.